A brutal attack on a city councilman on the south side.
Police say Councilman Lee Vogler was doused in gasoline and then set on fire. We have live team coverage on these breaking developments.
Yeah, we begin with ABC 13's Sharice Hoffman, who's live outside the scene in Danville on Main Street.
Yes, that attack happened right here outside of Lee Vogler's private office here at Showcase Magazine. And Danville police say that they usually do not name victims in cases like this, but because Lee Vogler is an elected official and a huge part of the community, they did. Now, Danville police say that this happened at around 11:30 this morning on the 700 block of Main Street. They say the suspect, Shotzi Buck Hayes, confronted Vogler at his office and doused him with gasoline, and he ended up setting him on fire outside. Hayes left the scene. However, he was later found and arrested by police not too far away. Now, we're not sure how serious Vogler's injuries are right now, but he was airlifted to a burn unit in UNC Chapel Hill and has been treated there. As for the suspects, he is being charged with attempted first-degree murder and malicious wounding. Live in Danville, Sharice Hoffman, ABC 13 News.
And Vogler has had a big impact on the River City for years. In fact, he grew up in Danville.
ABC 13's Sarah Weitzman joins us live with what he means to the area.
Lee Vogler has served on city council since 2012. He was actually the youngest to ever be elected at just 24 years of age. He is the chair of the Regional Industrial Facility Authority and is managing partner at Andrew Brooks Media Group. Vogler also works at Showcase Magazine, where the attack happened earlier today. A worker at a neighboring business tells me he was surprised to learn it was a councilman who was attacked.
It was definitely very shocking. I can definitely say for a lot of people here, we actually had close ties with him and the family.
And the way that it ended up happening didn't even get brought.
Vogler's colleagues, both in his business life and with the city, are calling on the community to keep him in your thoughts and prayers. And if you know Lee Vogler, you know he calls this place, Danville, the comeback city, and himself the comeback kid, as a testament to the resilience and utter devotion he has for here. Reporting live in Danville, Sarah Weitzman, ABC 13 News.
Now, this horrific attack is shaking communities across the state and the nation.
ABC 13's Hayden Robertson is live here in the studio with us with reaction that's pouring in on social media and from one of Vogler's friends in Lynchburg.
Dana Noreen here in the Commonwealth. Governor Glenn Youngkin took to X about what has happened. He wrote, quote, "Our prayers go out to Danville City Councilman Lee Vogler, who was violently attacked at his workplace earlier today. We pray for a swift recovery for Lee and peace beyond the entire Danville community." Now, Democratic governor candidate and former Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger also took to X saying, quote, "I'm horrified by today's attack against a sitting public servant in Danville. Adam and I are praying for Councilman Lee Vogler, his family, and the entire Danville community." And Republican candidate for governor Winsome Sears said, "Please join me in praying for Councilman Lee Vogler and for his family. We stand with Danville and support a full investigation into this attack." I also spoke to Lynchburg City Councilman Chris Feraldi. Feraldi and Vogler have been friends for a while now. Feraldi tells me he sees Vogler as a mentor since they both serve on city councils in their areas. Feraldi tells me this whole incident has him shaken up.
Barbaric, shocking, horrific, evil. It's really hard to put words around it, to give some sense of what happened today. And man, I'm just praying more than anything else he and his family are okay.
Feraldi says he and Vogler support each other and always talk different ideas to help better their communities. Feraldi also tells me he hopes the suspect, Shotzi Michael Buck Hayes, is prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Back to you.
Danville Mayor Alonzo Jones put out a statement about the attack. It reads in part, "Our council is close. We've worked through challenges together, and now we face this heartbreak together. Please continue to pray for Lee and his family."